Hi everybody, I'm Amanda. Welcome to my channel. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe. There's a notifications bell down at the corner that will let you know as to when I'm going live. And if you'd like to support this channel, there are ways to do so in the links or in the description. There are links in the description. That's what I meant to say. So today I had a bunch of lemons, right? And I immediately thought of that saying, like, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So I kind of looked around the cupboards and I thought what the best thing to do would be to make strawberry lemonade cupcakes. Yay! Plus it sounds really great. It's, you know, kind of on that cusp of summery. So I thought it would be wonderful. So I've preheated the oven to 350 and we're going to do it the cheater pants way, which means that I went in the cupboard and I've got some strawberry cake mix here. I've got and I kind of, pulled it out because it means we use buttercream frosting mix. So we got that. And then we got some ingredients here that we're going to add to take that to like next level yummy, right? So we've got some fresh strawberries, some fresh lemons right here. I got a cup of sugar. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. But first and foremost, we're going to start off with the cupcake batter. So I've got a wooden spoon, small bowl. I'm going to take this. I hope you all are doing good. Hi, Manuel. Next level yummy. Yeah, right? Because, I mean, they are good. You know, cake mixes are good all by themselves. But sometimes it takes that extra step that you got out of it. And so you can just focus on, kind of dressing it up a little bit and not having to put in maybe so much of the work. So we got that. Empty it into here. Now, what I have here is I am making strawberry lemonade cupcakes. And right here, I've got a cup of vanilla yogurt, right? So I'm actually going to put this right into the cake mix. And you can also use sour cream. Sour cream, you won't taste it. It's just there to give a little moisture to it. It just turns out really well. So you can use sour cream or you can use yogurt. Either one. I had vanilla, so I'm using vanilla. And plus it kind of goes well. So we're going to get 3 eggs. 3 eggs. And just crack those right in there. I'm hoping it's really good. I'm pretty excited. I bake and cook what I like to eat. And I definitely hope I make enough. I'm pretty sure that I will be making enough to share as well. So that's great. Okay, because I added the yogurt, I'm only going to add, even though the box calls for a half a cup, I'm going to add about a quarter. Because I don't need all that oil in there with that in there. So we're just going to add that. I'd love to tell you I'm measuring, but I'm not. Mix all that up. We're going to get a little bit of water in there. All right. Then pretty much just mix that up like you would, the box cake mix. And that's a great thing with the cake mixes too. You can really just kind of play with it a little bit and find out what works. And a lot of times, like if you go to the supermarket, they will have them, you can pick one that's like on sale or whatever. Now you don't want to you want it good and mixed, but you definitely don't want to overmix it as well. Let's take a look here. I like using a wooden spoon for this. Okay. Got it good and mixed. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit. See here how you're still going to see kind of some, I don't know if you can see really, but yeah, there we go. You can see some of the little lumps in it. So it's not completely smooth. There's still little lumps, but we're not going to overmix that. That's fine for this. Hi, Karen. Okay, so I've got a little measuring cup out. I've got our muffin tins. And what I did is I just took little papers, little cupcake papers, and put them in there. And we are going to spray it down with spray. I like using it. I just find that the experience with it is better if it's sprayed with cooking spray, because otherwise when you open your cupcake, it just yanks everything apart and then the parts stick to that paper. And then you're trying to chew the paper to get crumbs off and it's not fun. So let's have a fun experience with cupcakes. We're going to spray that in there. Each one good. All right. Perfect. Put that over there. Throw that away. And now we're just going to scrape the batter off of there. I'm just going to take that. And let me tell you though, I just did that. Following recommendation, do not do that. Like, this has raw eggs in that, and if I get sick, that's totally on me because I shouldn't have done that. It is a thing, but I also like batter a lot. Okay. And you're really just going to fill them about halfway up is all you want. Hi, Parthy. Oh, we're doing really good, actually. We're doing pretty amazing. Today, I got some, well, today and yesterday, I was able to get some masks out to some of the protesters and some snacks and some juices so that people are supported while they're out there. And it's a supportive position from behind the lines. So that's really, that gave me a little bit of purpose, and I feel a little better. So yeah, everything is absolutely amazing. Had some amazing times lately. Let's see. Got to concentrate on what I'm doing, or I'm totally going to take this batter and spill it all over the pan. This pouring into little cups requires some concentration from me. So give me just a few. There we go. Okay. So we got some left. We're just going to set it aside, right? We're just going to take that over there, an egg for some other stuff. So I've got these filled about halfway up and just pop them in the oven. All right. Next up, what we're going to do next is we are going to start on the frosting. And even though there is a pre-made frosting, what we're going to do is we're going to make a syrup to add to it to add some more flavor, because buttercream can be really kind of almost sickeningly sweet. And because these are strawberry lemonade cupcakes, we really want to infuse that flavor into there without it, you know, and really bringing forth kind of that tartness instead of just like that real sweet. It'll still be sweet, just little tart. So I've got a cup of sugar here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our fine grater. And first, we're going to grab our lemons. Now with this, you just want to, when you grate the outside of the lemon, you want to grate just until you don't want to go past that white. You want to just get that outside layer, and that's actually called the pith, P-I-T-H. And that's what it has all those oils in it, and it really just gives a much stronger lemon flavor than if you were to use just the juice. Pretty much with any citrus fruit, if you want that flavor in there, you're really going to want to take that outside layer with all those oils and the flavors and stuff in there. All right. show you what it looks like kind of after it's all done. See how I just kind of took that out. There's still some spots I could have taken off, but for the most part, we got that off of there. I'm just going to cut that lemon in half. Squeeze all the juice out. And I'm doing it right into the pan with the sugar. And you can also substitute and use honey. Honey would work just fine. I had thought about the honey after I had already taken and put the sugar in, so we're going with sugar on this one. But, you know, feel free to just have fun with flavors. So we're working on the second one. Always finding spots that I miss. Okay, cut that one in half. Get the juice out. And with the lemons, I find that if you take them out and they're warm when you do this, the juice just comes out so much easier. So make sure that your lemons, when you're squeezing them, are room temperature. All right. So now we got that lemon juice, we got that lemon rind in there, and we're going to just set that on here. And I'm going to turn that up to medium. So we can stir it. And really what I want is for that sugar to dissolve. Because I actually used a heavier, less processed sugar, so kind of like a heavier sugar. And so I need that to come down and dissolve. Okay, well that's warming up. We are going to take some strawberries here. And we're just going to cut along. Right there, right there, right there. But don't make, like, it's not going to go to see where they're just like, haha, look at that. Just like that. And then we're just going to cut this. Ha! Good catch. Look at me go. We're going to just cut that into small pieces right into that lemon there. All right, let's go with this next one. Okay, same thing. Yeah. And try not to let it slip from your grasp. And if it, you know, it doesn't, the thing is what I'm trying to do is get the strawberry to break down quicker. Because the larger you leave the fruit, the longer it's going to have to sit in there to break everything down. And I want to get a pretty good, strong strawberry flavor in there. So that's why we're dicing this. There's a reason for the work behind it. And one more. Okay, great. We're doing great. Okay. Take all this, put it over here. Drop stuff on the floor, because why not? Hi, Deep Soul. Peace. Okay, so we're going to come over here. This is heating up, and the sugar is dissolving great. Now, I am going to turn it up just a little bit, and I'm going to turn it up to just a little above medium, like 2 steps below. So if you had a numbered one and it went up to 10, it would probably be like a 7.5 is where we're at with this. Because I really do want to bring it to a good boil, but I want to take it off after there, and I want to strain it out. Because really what I don't want anything in there other than just the flavored syrup. And then we gotta check on these things. Oh, they're coming up nicely. Just a couple more minutes. And while I'm waiting for this to go, I'm just going to pull out a plate, because what we're going to do is when those cupcakes come out, I'm going to need to take a few of them, set them on a plate, and move them right into the freezer. So, because we're going to actually be filling these. So now we got our bowl here. And we got this buttercream frosting mix that I found. So we're going to take a look, and I've actually never used this. So this is going to be, I'm of course going to make it into whatever, mine, but we'll see how this rolls. So we got the 1 package vanilla frosting mix on it. I mean, a stick of butter softened. Look at me plan ahead on it. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. Okay, I think I'm on it. However, I think I might be trying to swap out this milk with this syrup here. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I think I'll probably be able to do it. Oh, good. It's got a good boil on it. Okay, now that this is boiling, I want to take that down. I want to take that down to a little under medium. I just wanted it to get there quickly. Okay. So we got this vanilla frosting mix. And just so everybody knows, I always like looking at like this. It says it's sugar, cornstarch, buttermilk powder, and vanilla flavor, which honestly, I have all of those ingredients in the kitchen, but they put it together in a nice little box. So wonderful. Oh, those are coming up so nice. Okay, so I'm going to take this softened butter. I'm going to take a butter knife. And even though I didn't completely soften it, I'm just going to cut that into like chunks and get it in that powder. Gotta spend some time doing this for a second. Get a good boil going on that. And if you're wondering, I've left some strawberries out, and I will show you what those are for. I'm actually going to set them over here, but I will show you what those are for after everything comes out and we start assembling everything. Okay, so you fiddle with these for a while. And you stir your sugar, because otherwise that will get stuck to the bottom. You cannot, anything with high sugar like this, you really have to watch, because it is so easy to step away for a second and have it just burn. And that is frustrating. I find that very frustrating, but it's happened before. Good, the strawberries are getting good and broken down. I can smell it. It's wonderful. So let's check on these cupcakes. They're doing good. So we're going to take it. We're just going to, with that powder it came in, we're going to take and just mix the butter in. Maybe not quite so fast because it's making up too much. All right, this will be grand. Okay. Good, good. Now, be turning that off. And I'm just going to grab the sieve here. And I'm going to take this. and make sure that that gets in there. So that is that what's coming out is just that kind of simple syrup with the strawberry and the lemon to get that flavor in that buttercream. All right, I'm gonna check this out. The flavor is amazing. However, it really did turn out more like royal icing, which is not great for what we're going to do with this. So because this is a mix and I wasn't quite sure, I'm actually going to add some stuff to this to kind of pick it up a little bit. More than likely, we'll come up here. And this is just milk powder, like buttermilk. So I'm going to add a little bit of that, and I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch. And we'll see how that goes. See if we can fix it here. So we got that. Let's grab our cornstarch. And everything was still up in the cupboard because I was not expecting to have to fix this. But here we are. So I guess I'm adding about maybe like a tablespoon of, like 2 tablespoons of the milk powder and a tablespoon of the cornstarch. All right. So for those of you who have done kids crafts, I don't know if you've ever made this stuff that's like the cornstarch in the water where you press it, but however good this tastes, it's very, very similar to that. So yeah, it's just, I'm not sure what they were meaning to do with that, and I don't have meringue powder. Now, if I had meringue powder, I could whip up some of that and it would be phenomenal, but I do not. So we're going to roll without that. Or I might mix it with something else. Let's check on this. Okay, those are looking pretty good. I'm going to take these out. And as you can see, like, I tried to be even, but some kind of went over the edge. So I'm going to grab a spoon here. I'm going to take these. Very hard. And I'm only going to do a few at a time. So we want these to cool pretty quickly so we can move on to the next stage. Okay, so I have 6 here that are going to go right into the freezer. and we're going to let those chill out for a minute. And I'm going to pull what I have made a while ago and always keep in my fridge. I absolutely love it, and that's lemon curd. And what that is a very tart lemon custard. And so I have that right here already made up. It's really great with yogurt, all sorts of stuff, and it's super easy to make. And I actually thought about doing a vlog and making it on the vlog. The issue that I saw with that was that it's so attention driven that I wouldn't be able to talk really or address comments. It would be very, very pointed because it's so easy to burn it. And that's something you definitely do not want to do. So we're going to wait for that. Does anybody have any questions or comments while I finish some of this coffee? Yes, no? Okay. I'm just going to take one of these from here to kind of show you what we're going to be doing. So after these come out of the freezer, right? We're going to take just, they actually have, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Lately, it's been really bugging me to just put it in a ponytail. It's just, my head is sensitive right now. So I've been putting it up like this to keep it out of my face, and I actually really like it. So I appreciate the compliment because I liked it too. And I was like, oh, that is cute. All right. Okay. So, and there's little like pair of things that you can do. But really what I'm doing is I am scooping out the middle. Just pretty much getting a spoonful of the middle out. Like that, right? You can see the steam coming out of that. And I know I totally should wait. But I'm not going to. Okay, I need another spoon for this time. Just rolling through the spoons. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this lemon curd here. And right where I scooped that out, I'm going to put just a tablespoon on there. Okay. And that is where these guys come in. Just going to cut the end off, and I'm going to cut a good slice there, like this. I'll put that right on top. See how that goes right on top where that lemon curd sits in? And then I'm going to be using this as the base to put the frosting. So now we have this frosting here. And you know what? I bet you it's yummy, even if it doesn't, like, this is just some, yeah. See what I mean by it looks like royal icing? So I think a lot of their stuff was probably just powdered sugar. So yeah, we're gonna roll with it. So with this, I'm actually not even gonna worry about like coating it. I'm just gonna kind of let that strawberry sit like that, and just that. In other words, I am right now making a hot mess. That's what I am doing. It's literally all over my fingers. It's great. But I do believe this is called making a mess in the kitchen, so I wanted to be true to form. This is so like that goop that they make for kids. It's awesome. So after I just took that little bottom part, and I'm just going to put the top part on there like that. See how messy that is? But I have to say, after trying it, I mean, it's kind of cute. But there's other things we could do. Like we could carve the strawberries into roses. Like I get all crazy with it from time to time. But I think everybody got the idea of strawberry lemonade cupcakes. Oh, and I do not recommend using a mix for the frosting. I promise I will do another vlog where I show you all how to make proper and appropriate frosting. But hey, we tried it. Okay, I'll address some comments. Thank you, Parthy. So never seen or heard of this recipe, but it looks and sounds very delicious. Yeah, it's mainly just like me throwing things in a lot of times. The strawberry cupcakes were always a big hit with my kids, and so I made those a lot and would throw like different fruits in there or whatever. It was a wonderful base. So I saw that and I had that still sitting, so I thought that would be absolutely perfect. And huge fan of the lemon curd, and so I'm feeling that strawberry lemonade feeling, and so I thought what better than to put it in a cupcake, you know. um Thank you so much. I did just sing. I just read your comment. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, I appreciate you so very much. And thank you for watching. And I will be back. And at some point, we're going to do definitely how to do a frosting. But not tonight. It just went sour. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.